Man, these bad boys make you feel like American Ninja Warrior. I feel like I do some parkour, backflips and stuff. Make you feel athletic, even if you're not. All right, y'all. So far we've been out on the yak 3 times, and we haven't had any luck. But I'll tell you what, I've learned a lot. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick update on Lake Pyramid from what I've heard, not from what I've personally experienced. And I trust the people who's telling me these things. Lake Pyramid, first of all, the water level is low. If you've been there a few months ago, like the water level was low, it's still low. But according to some folks, the the bass bite is starting to pick up, and the trout they're still biting. But every time I've gone, I haven't seen anybody that wasn't fishing off of a boat or a kayak really catching them. So, I mean, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure people from the shoreline are still getting their limits. It seems like the trout are out super deep. And basically, like, I'm gonna show you guys the footage just so you can see that, I traveled to this lake and we kind of explored Pyramid Lake just on a kayak and kind of took it all in, like just to see the different areas. And now that I'm back home, I can see where I kind of failed, and I feel like it's kind of like the paralysis of analysis, like basically like information overload, and you spaz out, don't know what to do. That was my situation out on the lake. So pretty much we get to Pyramid, we launch, and out with a friend. She was out before me, and she had her sonar, her deeper Pro Plus. I have one too, but I didn't have it set up. But anyway, she had hers down right by the dock, and she was saying that she was seeing schools of fish, but they were all the way on the bottom, but there wasn't biting. I think she threw power bait. So she threw a few different things. She threw a spinnerbait, not a spinnerbait, but a rooster tail, power bait, and some night crawlers. Now, my experience, the mistake that I made is I went out on a kayak and I approached it like I was a bank angler. And the problem is, well, it's not really a problem, but all the fishermen from the shoreline, kind of like the stuff that I would normally throw at, it was already taken up by bank fishermen. Like that's their real estate. I'm not trying to encroach on them, but I was trying to be kind of like off away from them and just kind of drift. But I'm not effective at controlling the kayak just yet. So anyway, we saw fish that were down deep, but they were in like 40 feet of water, like 40 to 60 feet. And I'm like, shoot, I don't know what to do with that. And I realized I brought a bunch of gear that don't get to the bottom. I'm gonna show you where we ventured off to at Pyramid Lake, and just so you can see, some of the other coves around there. If you're a bank fisherman and you ever thought about, getting out a little bit. All right, let's go. The goal of today is to catch a fish. Regardless of what it is, it's to catch a fish, y'all. You see a lot of them or what?
Yeah, like in the middle. I just anchored here so that way I can cast out.
Okay.
Got one bite,
Okay.
but I didn't set the hook right.
Okay. We got a bite over here. Come on now, set that hook next time.
As what my dad said, bites don't count. You can't eat bites.
Yeah, no, you can't eat them. They don't taste good. What color were you using?
I was using the lure that they told me up in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
They said they were catching stripers off of it.
Wow.
So it looks like one of those ocean fishing lures,
Mm-hmm.
like a spoon.
Mm-hmm.
But I switched to a different lure now.
We only stayed pretty much in the marina and hit 2 coves, and then we pretty much made our way back because there was a lot of times we were in like deep water, and I was expecting it to be shallow, but it was actually like 60 feet deep in these coves, and I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know what to do in that situation. Like the next time I go kayak fishing, I'm not leaving until I catch something. Period. I'm not gonna abandon and go to the shoreline and just do what's familiar. We're gonna stay on the yak and we're gonna catch a fish. So be patient for the full pyramid video because I'm gonna go back and try to redeem myself. So pretty much I'm gonna show you what I have here, how I got it set up. If you guys think I should, if you guys have any tips or suggestions, things I should get or things that I should do to the kayak, you know, I'm not in a position where I'm not comfortable enough to give suggestions and advice or anything like that. Only thing I can do is show you what I got, and you can decide if you want to, do the same thing, and or just take other people's advice once they put it down in the comment section. All right, so check it out. What's up, Zeus? Zeus, what you want, Zeus? What you want? Okay, you want some back scratches? All right. Oh yeah, you want some back scratches? All right, Zuzu. That's enough. Okay. Zeus won't let me be. What it is, brother? Okay, you want your back scratches. Okay. Get your back scratches, and then you're going to have to leave me alone. Then you're going to have to leave me alone after these back scratches are done. Okay, you had enough. All right, go. I don't have anything inside the hatch. In the hatch, it's a little dry storage hatch. I recently bought this pump, and this is for just in case your boat or kayak or whatever start taking on water. This should help you like pump the water out. So I'm gonna leave that in there. Probably gonna put some other stuff in there, but that's the hatch. Who you with? I got the kill guard there. It's still not on there good, but it's been getting the job done for now. Okay. Okay, so now we have our drive right here. The way the drive works is basically you put it in right here, then you turn this and you lock it in. Same thing here. That locks it in, and you have the drive. Once you get into deep water, you pull it down and you deploy it, and then you lock it down right there. Okay, so the yak comes with these pockets. Little pocket right there, little pocket right there, and underneath the seat there's space where you can put so underneath the seat you can put a couple of these. Just slide them in there like so. But the only thing to consider is once you sit down on the seat, it becomes a little bit more difficult to get these out. So I've decided, you see how it's already kind of, well, damn. I'm gonna try not to put more than one. If I'm gonna put one in there, I'll just have like one of them just right there like that, for now at least. And then we come on around right here. This right here is the rudder control. That controls the rudder, help you steer. Well, it steers for you. Fold that seat down. You also have this hatch right here. I'm not sure what I will put in here, but help you get inside the kayak. So right here we have a front-facing rod holder. It's good for setting your rod down like so. You can set it there while you release a fish, which we haven't had the pleasure of doing yet, or re-rigging. I've done that many times, lost a few rigs. But anyway, this is the rear-facing rod holder. Basically just more rod holders. You got one right here, and then you have one on this side. And then right here, this is a tackle crate that I made. Have 6 rod holders on it. If you want to watch that video how I made it, I'll link it at the end of this video. But here's the rod crate. And then when I get on the water, I strap the bungees around it. Strap that on this side, and I strap it on that side so it doesn't move. This is the rudder. Before you put your kayak in the water, you need to undo this. I did this the first time out. I left it tied down with the bungees and couldn't deploy the rudder. But anyway, take that off before you put it in the water. Coming right around to this side, same thing. I strap it down with the bungee. Put that a little tighter. Another rear facing rod holder. This deploys the rudder. So you turn this to the left and it deploys the rudder. See, I'm gonna turn to the left. And we're gonna deploy the rudder. And then once I'm up close and I want to bring the rudder back in, the rudder is deployed. And once I want to bring it back, I just turn it this way. Say I'm coming back up on the bank, pick the rudder up. And then moving on along, right here, we got a cup holder. You know, you can fit a little can in there, something like that. We have these gear mounts, these gear tracks. You have one here, and you have one there. What I did not have the last time I went out, the last 3 times I went out, was my Deeper Pro Plus. This is the Deeper Chirp 2. I did not have this set up when we went out any other times, but I have it set up now. This is the Deeper Chirp 2, and this is the rod. Well, it's basically it's like a flexible rod so that you can deploy it easily. You insert it here, then you can slide it up, tighten it down. But so say I'm on the water and I'm not using it, you can bend it up and bring it in so it's out of the way, like that. But when you want to use it, you bring it around and just deploy it. And pretty much this thing, it doesn't turn on until it's in the water. So it needs to make contact with the water before you can read it on your phone. And you need your phone in order to use it. And the thing that I did not have, that I should have had, is a rod holder. Now I have a rod holder so that I can effectively troll. So I'll drop the bait down and just go at a slow troll. I think I'm gonna get another one of these and have it on that side of the yak so I can, for sure during crappie season, I'm gonna go to those lakes and I'm gonna drift. Shout out to Mr. Intel who taught me how to drift. Yeah, so this is pretty much our setup for now. If you guys have any questions, any tips, leave them in the comment section below. This Deeper thing works good on, say, a boat, even a float tube or whatever. It comes with this also, so you can either use the T-mount, so you can put it on the gear tracks, or if you have a flat surface, you can, attach it like this, and then, basically attach it like that, then just kind of screw that down onto your boat or John boat or whatever. Another thing that we got are these NRS boundary boots. These things are legit. When I've seen the reason why I bought these is because I watch a lot of Greg Blanchard and he has these. And I'm like, man, those things, they look pretty cool. But I tell you what, I tried these, man, these bad boys make you feel like American Ninja Warrior. I feel like I do some parkour, backflips and stuff. I feel like a ninja for sure. Like I just want to kick somebody. Make you feel athletic, even if you're not. So yeah, I like these. These are the most comfortable shoes I ever wore, honestly. But yeah, they just bend good. Now you do sweat. I wore these with like some church socks because it's, they're a little tight. So got some really thin socks. No water comes in at all. It's just, your legs get a little sweaty. Yeah, so we didn't get it done, but I feel like I learned a lot while I was out there. And after getting back to the house, thinking about the day, I realized the mistakes that I made. So next time we go, I feel like it's going to go way better. Maybe do more than just catch a fish. We might get a limit. Peace out.